Hello everyone, welcome to the Sailor's Flight Club YouTube channel. I'm Shark Sailor, co-owner of the Sailor's Flight Club and one of the managers for this channel. Today we're going to be going over how to start up the X-Plane 11 737-800. This is the default one by Laminar Research. So yeah, let's just get started over here. So this is going to be the cold to dark startup, otherwise known as just the full startup. And we're going to be jumping right into that. So up here on this panel, as you can see, we have what's called the battery master, so we're going to flick that right on. Then right down here, it's going to be put on the standby power. And finally, the ground power. Please note that for the ground power, you do need to be stationary on the ground. I believe that it's just the ground, or it could be that you need to be at a ramp as well, but feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong with that. So once you've done this, you want to go ahead and activate the APU, which is right down here. So we switch it on. We switch it to on, then we quickly just go to start, and that'll initiate the starting sequence. And as you can see, so this kind of monitors that, and you really can't carry out any steps until the APU is on. And once it is on, which will be indicated by this light, which will turn blue, or a brighter blue, then you'll know it's on, and then you can carry on. So we're just going to wait for that real quick. It does take a moment or two. So we can hear that starting up. Alright, so that blue light has turned on. Now we can do the APU generator 1 and then 2. So APU is officially on, and next we're going to go down to fuel pumps, so we'll do that and that. If you do have center fuel, I typically keep that for reserves, like later on in the flight, but if you want to turn those on, you can go ahead and do that. Crossfeed if you want, that's entirely just pilot preference stuff. So after this, we come over here, I believe we turn the APU bleed on so you can see that, that went off. Then we do our hydraulic pumps, and that is all done. So now we can move into the engine start. So you can start the engines in whatever order that you want to. I typically just do engine 1 followed by engine 2, but it's the same process for both, so it doesn't really matter. So we turn this to GRD, or ground, so then we can hear that. Then we're going to turn our focus down here. As you can see, it says start valve open, oil filter bypass, low oil pressure, and this is for engine 1, of course. And what we need to do is we need to wait for these two lights to go off. So that might take just another moment or two. Never mind. So then we come over here, right by the throttles. Number 1, we move it all the way up. And now engine 1 is started. Alright, so it is automatically flipped back into the auto position, and now we're going to go ahead to engine 2. It's the same process, so just flick this to ground. We can hear it starting to spool up. Again, we will wait for these two lights to go off. And once that is done, you can go ahead and flick this lever over here, number 2. And those are off, so I'm going to flick this into position. And you can hear that also starting to spool up. So that is flicked off as well. And now that both engines are officially started and running properly, we're going to turn off our focus back up here, and as we can see, we have generators 1, generator 2, so we're going to flick them on. And then we're going to flick the APU generators off, followed by APU bleed, and then we can turn off the APU. And now your 737-800 and X-Plane 11 is started. And you can go ahead and push back and do everything else that you need to do. Now, of course, this video is just how to start up the 737 and does not account for things like pressurizing the cabin or like making your FMS plan so you can fly just wherever you want to in the world on autopilot. And we can certainly go over that in a future video, but as per the title, this is just starting up the 737. Anyways, that's all for this video, so please subscribe and join the Saber Flight Club Discord, which is going to be listed in the description and probably the comments if I remember to do that. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.